Hello, I'm the Resolute Cartographer, and this is the 32nd video of my Fallout 76 Surveyal series, specifically covering the isolated cabin. Taking a look at the map, right here, just to the southeast of Vault 76, northeast of Flatwoods, and east of our last location, Gilman Lumber Mill. Now, this is a small location, but it's a very interesting location that has many implications for the future. Well, I don't know about many implications, but an interesting implication for the future. So let's start out here. We got a tractor with a plow out here. I think that's a plow. Anyway, we got a bunch of dogs. There have always been dogs here every time I've showed up. We got a duffel bag here with some ammunition in it. Dog house with equations written in it. Presumably by the dog. I guess, I don't know. We got a wood pile, tanning rack back here, barrel, weapons workbench, cooler with some food, cooking station, a well, and a windmill over there. Along with that, a wood chopping station and some chopped wood. Okay, so let's take a look here at the front porch. We got a crate of beer that still has some beer in it, a bicycle here, a duffel bag with some ammunition. Sounds like there's a gunfight going on nearby. A couple notes here, we'll come back to those last. Television, shelf, couch, we got a safe here, a crate here with nothing in it, a bed that's been destroyed, suitcase with some bobby pins and some other random bits of junk, shelf, toolbox with some more junk in it, and that's about it for the inside. But the very interesting part of this site is these two notes, Ghouls Note 1 and Ghouls Note 2. Let's read Ghouls Note 1. Mr. and Miss Braxton, my name is William Keller. I represent a group of brave men and women whom you may wish to meet. In the years since our new lives began, many of us have begun to lose things we once took for granted. Our skin, a face, an old voice. Most painfully, each of us have lived to see our friends and loved ones die around us. It's been 20 years. No one should have to suffer in loneliness and fear. You are not alone. And Ghouls Note 2. If you are interested in meeting, a group of your neighbors has gathered to the east. We've been contacted by a larger community like ours living in the capital. Apparently the city was hit hard, but they say a society is beginning to grow there. We are considering joining them. WK. So, like I said, a very interesting note, because basically this is talking about ghoul migration from Appalachia. Because ghouls were immune to the scorched plague, which means that after everyone here died, the feral and non-feral ghouls were left behind. We know generally when these notes were placed because he said it's been 20 years. So from 2077 to 2097, and the responders fell in 2096. He also refers to seeing all of the people they knew die around them. So it was just these ghouls that were left over. They were all that was left of the civilized part of Appalachia. And while there are indications that the non-mutated human population did not get along terribly well with the ghoul population, this is interesting because it means that the ghouls of Appalachia have moved on to a different area. Now when he says there's a community to the east of your neighbors, likely he's referring to the Valley Galleria, which is right here. And when he's talking about the settlement in the capital, he's likely talking about Underworld, the settlement that you find in the Capital Wasteland in Fallout 3 that is solely controlled by ghouls. So, again, very interesting stuff. I'm hoping that when Wastelanders comes out, we will see some ghoul Wastelanders return, possibly even some of these folks like William Keller, who was one of the, basically, shepherds guiding the ghouls to a friendly community. Anyway, though, this has been the Resolute Cartographer. If you want to see more videos in this series, the subscribe button. If you want to get notifications as to when these videos become available, hit the notification bell. If you liked it, hit the like button. And if you have any comments or questions, leave them for me and I'll try to get back to you. Thanks for watching.